My content side hustle runs on about 1 to 2 hours per day. That's about 10 hours a week, and it generates $25,000 a month in monthly recurring revenue. Now, if you're stuck trying to figure this out, listen up because I'm only going to tell you once. Or you can just rewind this and watch it all over again, which is great for my channel. I'm Matt Maniego. I've been a content creator for the last 15 years, and today I run a team through the content automation engine, which I developed that helps creators and business owners stay consistent with their content without the burnout. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through the exact workflow that I use to manage one of my $3,000 a month clients, the system that keeps everything moving without my full attention, and how you can build the system too, starting with just one client. Let's get into it. Tip 1, start with their vision, not the deliverable. Let me tell you about how I pitch this client. Now, most editors and content creators will go into a sales call or sales meeting asking what the client needs. What do you need edited? What do you need created? In my experience, that's typically the wrong way to go about it. This is Betina. She's one of my clients who we create content for using the content automation engine. Early on with my conversations with Betina, I always made sure to ask what her goal was, whether that's to grow the brand, be consistent with the brand, whatever that might be. And then we got into what that looks like in terms of deliverables. How much she's posting each month, what she's posting, whether it's long form, short form, if she wants to start a YouTube channel, which is something that we actually got into months later after I spoke to her. But that's one of the most important things you want to ask your client is, what do you want to build? It's really important because you're no longer selling just a solution to a problem. Now you're getting into selling results. Results is what's going to keep your client coming back month to month. You don't want to be in this feast or famine mode where you're just going project to project each month, each week, hell, even each day. That's a terrible way to navigate this freelance life. It's going to be obvious that your client already needs the content, whether that be video, photos, Instagram posts, reels, things of that nature. But what you really want to ask them is, what do they want to build? So when I onboarded Betina, one of my first questions was, how do we make your life easier and keep your brand consistent? The reason I asked that is so that she doesn't have to overthink it. She records the content, she drops it into a shared folder, and then our team takes it from there. But that only works if you can build a system that can run without you. Tip 2 is to create a workflow that minimizes daily check-ins. So here's a killer workflow that I use with Betina. So Betina will record and drop her content into a Dropbox folder, and then she pings us in our WhatsApp group chat. I use WhatsApp as the platform to communicate with all my editors and my virtual assistants. I lay this out in the full content automation guide on which platforms are best for the people in the Philippines. I found that WhatsApp works really well. So Betina will drop the link into the WhatsApp group. So my team lead and I will take a look at that content, take a look at the brief that she has, and then we'll delegate the work to either the team lead or one of the other editors on the team. Once it's delegated, the editors will cut, caption, and optimize the video for whatever platform it's going to get on. If it's a vertical video for Reels, or if it's horizontal long form, we make sure that each piece of content is optimized for the platform that it's going to go on. Once that's ready to go, either the team lead checks the video or I check the video, depending on who makes it. Once that's ready to go, my team drops the link to that edited piece into our internal WhatsApp group, and we check the content. I spend about maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day on checking on Betina's content. And if everything looks good on my side, then I tell the team lead to drop that link into the WhatsApp group with Betina in it. Now, it's important to separate these two because you don't want too much chatter going on client facing. You want to keep that internal. But most of the internal group chats are just like notes from me, like, hey, the notes are up, or the team lead or the other editor will ask, hey, this is ready to go. Can you guys review? So that's most of the chatter in there. I'll also give some tips about, types of things that we should be looking for or any clarification on the notes that I have. But for the most part, you want to keep that internally. And then once everything is ready to go, we drop that link. Then she reviews the video. She either gives a thumbs up or she gives notes, and then we iterate again. And then at some point it's ready to go. I don't like to micromanage. I already have 2 kids. I don't need to babysit, and that's the last thing I want to do. All I do is manage the system, and that system generates between $2,000 to $3,000 a month with this one client, like clockwork. Tip 3, only do what moves the needle. So my only responsibilities for this specific client on a day-to-day basis is checking in to see if the content is ready to go. And again, I spend about 20-30 minutes a day checking those videos, because each video is about 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll do my review, I'll make some notes, and then I'll notify the internal group to make sure that they got it. Aside from the daily check-ins that I have with Betina's team, I schedule calls with Betina about once a month to just go over the content that we've created over the past month, see where she's at, discuss the things that she actually wants to do. Maybe we've seen something that stands out in social media and we want to implement it with her content. It's just a check-in to make sure that everything is going well on her side and she's comfortable with the workflow. And any changes that do need to be done, Betina will just ping us in the chat and then we'll make it. Occasionally we'll get a mission critical message saying, hey, I checked the link and it's no longer there. Then I'll go back and check and make sure that everything is okay and that it's downloadable for her. But for the most part, it's hands off. I want to say about 95% of the work is hands off. And that's pretty much it. No late night edits. No, can you change this one thing real quick? Because everything is communicated through the group chat. We build trust through the process. And if I want to do more, I could, but that's the point. I don't have to. Tip 4, the real win, time and predictability. Like I mentioned earlier, this client alone makes between $2,000 to $3,000 a month. But here's the real ROI, my time. I get my time back. I have more time to spend with my family. I can stack other clients. I can create my own content like I'm doing here, or I could just take a breath, maybe play some Mario Kart or catch up on sports, which obviously I love. Go Niners. But yeah, so I built a business that earns while I direct, not while I do. Hope that makes sense. It all started by hiring my first editor and sticking to the content automation engine. So what are you waiting for? Don't wait to be ready. You don't need 10 clients to build a system. You just need one. When you build it for one client and it works, you've already proven the offer. You won't be experimenting, you'll just be scaling. So if you, as a business owner or a content creator, are tired of all the late night edits or burning out, trying to chase inconsistent clients, if you're working project to project, month to month, week to week, I get it. I totally understand. I was there before. Start with one client, build a simple workflow, use your team and your tools, and get your time back. But if you want a shortcut to this entire process, download the full content automation guide below. It's a step-by-step guide that breaks down every piece of this system. And if you want to learn how to hire your first editor, check out this video right here, because this is where it all started for me. See you in the next video.